Welcome to Channel 6 News on TV Villa Park. We bring to you the day-to-day information you need to be informed and plan for the future. Our focus will be on information we share about Villa Park residents and Villa Park business. The Villa Park Fire Department announced that Fire Chief Ron Rakosnik has decided to retire from the department after 47 years as a firefighter, paramedic, and officer, and over 10 years as a fire chief in Villa Park. Chief Rakosnik started his fire career just before he turned 18 years old and has served in several departments including Wilmette, York Center, and Lombard before being brought to Villa Park in March of 2012. The first incident Chief Rakosnik was in command as the incoming chief in Villa Park was at the VFW fire that resulted in 12 people being transported to local hospitals for smoke inhalation. Since Chief Rakosnik took the chief position, the department has made several improvements, including 2 new fire engines and 2 new paramedic units. In addition, several grants for equipment and medical devices have been added to the department, working along with Deputy Chief Steve Stapleton. Chief Rakosnik is noted for his unwavering response to incidents not only in Villa Park but also in surrounding communities. Often that meant that Chief Rakosnik would be called upon to respond from home in the middle of the night. Chief Rakosnik hopes to stay involved in the fire chiefs organizations after retirement. On a personal note, I have had the opportunity to watch Chief Rakosnik close up at many incidents over the last 10 years. Not only is Chief Rakosnik a professional, he also cares about each member of the department and frequently shares his knowledge and insights with firefighters. I personally have enjoyed a great relationship as a photographer for the Villa Park Fire Department with Chief Rakosnik, for which I am forever grateful. The Village of Villa Park has not yet named a new chief. In Villa Park last week, there were 2 fires, one causing significant damage at a residence in the first block on South Summit. Just after 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, August 28th, a house fire was reported. Villa Park engines 82, then 81 were quick to respond and strike out the fire that started in the kitchen area. Everyone inside the residence was able to evacuate safely with the assistance of the Villa Park Police Department. However, a family dog did not survive in spite of attempts by paramedics to revive the pet with a special oxygen mask. A second fire caused minor damage to a reading table on the 2nd floor of the Villa Park Library. At 5:45 p.m. on Wednesday, an electric outlet with a phone charger plugged in caught fire. The fire was extinguished quickly, only after causing burn damage to a table and the electric outlet. As we have been reporting, there are several development projects in the works in Villa Park. The Aero Transportation site on North Villa Avenue, the site of the former Odeum Expo Center, has been cleared of any above-ground structure. At North Avenue and Ardmore, the site of the future Casey's fuel station and convenience store is finally getting some action, although teasers. At a recent planning and zoning meeting, it was mentioned that the company had the building project out to bid. On Friday, a banner was noticed on the fence around the property stating that Casey's was coming soon. Other developments include the design of Lufkin Park improvements being evaluated and progress on the grant approval for the new fitness center at Lions Park. When more details are announced on both projects, we will share them. The Villa Park Cable Commission has embarked on a project to record our own and other commissions' meetings to share with residents on our network. Recently, we recorded the Environmental Concerns Commission meeting and posted a link to the video on our website, tvvillapark.com. The plan is that we will record and post each commission meeting once every quarter going forward. The tvvillapark.com website will have links and schedules posted when available. Last week, School District 45 announced that the Early Childhood Center located next to the Jackson Middle School will open its doors to the public as a ribbon-cutting ceremony. The event includes guided tours of the facility and is scheduled for Saturday, September 24th at 10 a.m. Athletes in school are also in full swing for the fall season at Wilowobrook High School. Last week, the Volleyball Warriors hosted Bartlett in the main gym. After back-and-forth scoring of points by both teams, the Warriors took control of the scoring. With all-around great execution, the Warriors served, dug out the volleyball to set their front line, and drove devastating kills time and time again towards their 25-10 and 25-14 set victories. We talked to head coach Irene Mason after the match with Villa Park Review sports reporter Chris Fox.
The girls kind of settled in. I feel like there was a little nerves early on. The first set, the first couple points, we talked about that before the game, how hitting errors are common or serving errors too aggressively when the nerves are high and the adrenaline's up. But I think once they were able to get comfortable and just settle in and play the game, that I get to see them play every day. I have a lot of girls who played a lot of volleyball, so their ball control looks good. I was telling my hitters it doesn't always have to be the hard swing, and now that they can hit shots and find what's open on the court.
They look real relaxed on their side.
Yes, that was good to see. Good to see for the first one, so I'm excited.
How do you follow up a year like last year? Do you guys talk about that, or is it like forget it, it's in the past, or?
A little bit of both. So we talked about it just to remember the feeling of what it was like when we were one game away with that super sectional loss. So one is all we're focused on, one game at a time, and a new season now. So other than that, we're forgetting about last year, and we got a new team that's doing new things, and our goal is to be better than last year. So a new focus for sure. But yeah, the expectation is high from everyone around us, but just keeping us focused on just doing the little things and not sort of, I guess, overreacting or choking under all the pressure.
You have a lot of attention from your own school, and I'm sure the other schools know who you are now, and
yeah.
you'll have a target on your back, sort of.
Yeah, which is a fun thing. I mean, Wilowobrook has a history of the past of being the underdog, so I think it's a different lens and a different angle that we have to approach each match as, but it's also great. Seeing these girls and how they step up under the pressure situations is exciting. And yeah, it makes things fun, just knowing that every single match, one match at a time, we have to be prepared because everyone, I feel like, is going to play their best volleyball.
2 days later, the Volleyball Warriors traveled to East Aurora and again took two sets, this time 25-12 and 25-6. On Friday, it was a festive night at Wilowobrook Football Stadium for the opening night of the season for the Wilowobrook football team. Before the varsity game, the seniors from the marching band, cheer, and dance were recognized with family members who could join the Warriors out to the field in the senior recognition night. Soon after, it was time to see the 2022 Varsity Warriors make their way to the field. The Warriors had some success offensively during the first half, including this touchdown pass that was called back due to a penalty. Unfortunately, that was the closest to any scoring for the Warriors in the first contest. The final score was Notre Dame High School 28 and Warriors 0. It was not for a lack of enthusiasm by the student body that a victory escaped the team. The fans went crazy watching the Warriors marching band perform on the field and then inches in front of the seats. And we were literally in the middle of the action. The Wilowobrook boys football team will be back on the field this Friday night at home versus Downers Grove North High School. Last Saturday, the residents in the 800 block of South Michigan Avenue had their annual block party. The street was blocked off for the 26th time so that the residents could share food, conversation, and entertainment in their front yards and on the street. Tom D'Alessandro has been organizing the block party since it began each year, with the exception of the 2020 summer. Tom's daughter Isabella, who has attended the last 21 block parties, shared with me insights to Tom's enthusiasm and planning of the event.
He was the creator of all of this, so I think it was his intention to get all the neighbors and, to get to know each other and socialize and come together as a community. So I think that was his big intention to all of this, and it's been working out very well for the past 26 years.
Anyone interested in organizing a block party in Villa Park can contact the Villa Park Parks and Recreation Department for details about the party trailer used at the Michigan Avenue block party. It is a great service to take advantage of. Thank you for watching. I'm Al Stash. This has been your Villa Park News.